Welcome everyone to the Daily Slab for Friday, February 10th, 2023. I'm Nate, and I'm here with your sports card rundown. If you like this video, please click the like and the subscribe button. Helps us get this video out to more card collectors like yourselves. Well, that was a busy day yesterday. If you were following along on Twitter or on TV or wherever you might get your news, you'll know that the NBA trade deadline was impactful. A lot of trades, a lot of moving parts, not a lot of first-rounders moving hands, but a lot of trades nonetheless, and it started the night before with, obviously, the Kevin Durant trade that we did not talk about because it had happened after the recording of yesterday's podcast. But Kevin Durant was traded to the Suns for a number of guys, including Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, and 4 first-round picks and a first-round pick swap. All of the first-round picks, of course, are unprotected, which is important in a deal like this. A major, major deal, and one that is a little bit risky for the Suns, considering Durant is 35, Chris Paul is older than that. You know, these picks down the line might become very, very valuable, unprotected. But you pay up for the sake of trying to win a championship this year, and Kevin Durant going to the Suns is, of course, a championship-making move. Now, will they win it? Who knows? But you add Kevin Durant to the team, and they went and became the favorites to win the championship in the West. And we've got a BGS 9.5 Topps Chrome Orange here that you can see the price, the last sale on the 8th, right before Durant was traded. Well, that is way down. Down past what it was in 2020, almost down to what it was in 2019. It is, of course, up since the last sale in 2019 by $4,000, 135%, but it is down below what it was in 2020 and 2021 and 2022. A big, big, big drop there. And so the question is, will he bounce back? Will these cards bounce back with Kevin Durant now on a different team? Is it his team? Is it Devin Booker's team? That will have to be figured out because he won a championship with the Warriors, but it was Steph Curry's team. He doesn't really get the credit. It was his team in Oklahoma City. They didn't win. It was his team, at least this year, with the Nets. They didn't win, though they were winning. A tough scene. So we'll see what happens there. But I'm curious to see where this movement goes, because with the Suns, even if it's not his team or not, winning cures a lot of things. And if he wins his second championship, his team, or regardless of if it's his team or not, I think it should do some good work for his market. But we'll still see, and I want to hear what you think. Will it help? Will it not? Let me know. The second move I want to talk about is James Wiseman. So the second overall pick a couple of years ago in the draft, the Warriors have moved on. And they originally traded him for Saddiq Bey and then moved Saddiq Bey straight up, 1-for-1, and then moved Saddiq Bey for 5 second-round draft picks. So essentially they traded Wiseman for 5 second-round draft picks. Now you might be scratching your head saying, Wiseman, he was just the second pick. How do you move that for 5 second-rounders? That makes no sense. But he wasn't getting much playing time. And if you're not using a guy, you might as well just move him for what you can get, because in the Warriors' case, they are over the luxury tax and owe every dollar they spend. They owe a lot more than that dollar that they're spending. So over the life of the contract, the Warriors are supposed to save $131 million by trading Wiseman away, and so that is why they did the deal. They save a ton of money. They didn't get any players back. They got 5 second-round picks. It is a disappointing outcome for Warriors fans to use the second overall pick and come away with 5 seconds. That stinks, but they saved a ton of money for a player they weren't using, and if he was more valuable than that, you would think they would have gotten something more valuable in return than 5 seconds, but they didn't. So while it's head-scratching, they do save a ton of money, and in the long run, that probably helps their ownership, if not the fans and the team itself. As for Wiseman cards, well, we're looking at his Kaboom here. Kaboom PSA 10 from 2020 Crown Royale, and that is down 23% in the last year. and we'll see what it does when he's on the Pistons. Will he get a lot of playing time? We shall see. The Pistons and the Warriors not exactly equivalent when it comes to market size and care about the team or people's concern about the team, but playing time is playing time. If he gets more playing time there than in Golden State, that should help his market. Now he just has to do well with the playing time he receives. So we'll see, but I thought it was a fascinating trade. And of course, there was a million other trades along with it. The Bucks traded for Jay Crowder. Bones Highland got traded from the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook got traded 2 days ago in a big deal that upgraded the Lakers pretty vastly. Ton of trades happening in the last couple of days. So if you're interested in more of that, you can find those trades online. Just look up NBA trade deadline tracker, and you should be able to find a whole list of all the trades. Quite the deadline. All right, and secondly, we've got our trender of the day, and I thought this card was fascinating. We don't talk about a lot of old cards on the Daily Slab, but this 1933 Gaudy Babe Ruth SGC 4.5, I thought it should get talked about because it's only sold twice in the last couple of years, and the last trade was the last sale was a while ago, back in 2021, April 1st of 2021. And this card is only down 17% since then. Just kind of crazy to see. Selling for $25K, sold for $30K before. It's crazy to see to me. 2021 was in the midst of the hottest boom the sports card market has seen in a long time. 2023 is not a boom. Quite the opposite. And yet, this is only down 17%. You look at some other massive cards and look how much they're down. Way more than 17%. But this SGC 4.5 only down that much. And if you look at long term, all the way back to 2015 when the first sale is, it's actually up 423% since then. So you're still doing well if you held on that long. But if you're the one that bought it in 2021, you're still not doing that bad compared to other cards you could have bought. I thought it was interesting. I don't know. You guys find it interesting or not? Let me know in the comments below. But Babe Ruth and SGC 4.5 is our trender of the day. And lastly, what's happening? There's a couple of shows going on that SlabStox is going to be at this weekend. I am at the Burbank card show today. So if you're watching this on Friday or if you're watching it on Saturday and want to head over there in the morning, I will be there those days. And then also, there is the Milwaukee card show at the Gather outside of the Bucks Arena in downtown Milwaukee. And if you want to check that out, Aaron and the team will be there for that. So a couple of different shows you can find some SlabStox guys at. If you see us, stop and say hi. We'd love to talk with you and see what you're buying. So hope to see you guys there. All right. And that is all we've got for today. Thank you, everyone, for listening to today's Daily Slab, and I will talk to you over the weekend on Monday for the next Daily Slab. See you, everyone.